Free evaluations are being offered to businesses looking to get into compliance with the California Air Resources Board's new regulations. New standards went into effect in January, and this is one area the board is looking at to reduce emissions. Justin Willis explains.
New air regulations took effect back in January to get businesses to cut back on emissions of industrial equipment, like forklifts. Industrial sweepers and cleaners, as well as airport ground support equipment, and anything with a horsepower of 25 or less are included in these regulations. If your business uses this type of equipment, you might need an evaluation. Toyota Material Handling is offering free evaluations to get companies to comply with the new laws and spare the air.
And that's really what it's all about, and it's just part of California's a program to have cleaner air in our state. There are a lot of old forklifts out there that are very pollutant.
And the California Air Regulations Board says that if you don't get your equipment into compliance, like this one here that's at a 0.6, you could be facing some really stiff penalties. Companies with 4 or more units out of compliance may be fined a maximum of $500 per day per unit, retroactive to January 1st of this year.
So if they're out of compliance, they've got a couple of choices. One is to retrofit the propane or gasoline forklifts with an emission kit that involves a catalytic converter and a new muffler. That runs about $3,200 to $3,500 per forklift, or they can replace it with a new one.
It's a hefty price, but there are exemptions if you have less than 4 units or less than 250 hours of usage. Also, if you have a fleet, compliance is determined based on the average of emission levels. Justin Willis, KSEE-24, Central Valley's news station.
And if you have any questions about this and the regulations and the free evaluations, call this number 1-800-527-3746.